Hi there, welcome to Storyland. In today's episode of Stories, we will learn about allegories. An allegory is a type of story or image that uses symbols to convey a deeper, hidden meaning. Allegories usually illustrate a moral, spiritual, or political truth, and they're often used to make a point about something that is difficult to explain. It is a form of extended metaphor in which objects, persons, and actions in a narrative carry symbols or represent ideas. Allegory can also be used to convey a message or lesson. Now let's pay attention to this story of the kingdom of bees. In a distant valley kingdom, bees flourished, each with roles crucial for the hive's prosperity. The queen bee, workers, honey gatherers, and guards contributed harmoniously. A unique bee named Buzz was born. He was uninterested in the usual bee tasks, but was filled with curiosity and questions. His eccentricity set him apart. Buzz, driven by curiosity, found an unexplored, vibrant flower patch with exquisite nectar outside the kingdom. Laden with his treasure, he eagerly returned to share his find. However, when he shared the story of his nectar discovery with the other bees and told them about the new patch, he was met with scorn and derision. The other bees were afraid of the unknown and refused to venture out of their safe and familiar territory. They told Buzz to stick to their usual flower patch and not mess with the order of things. Undeterred, Buzz continued to visit the new flower patch. His trips brought back more and more nectar, and soon the hive was overflowing with honey, the likes of which they had never seen before. The bees couldn't ignore the bounty anymore. They saw the value of Buzz's discovery and began to venture out of their comfort zone. The hive thrived and the bees lived happily, their kingdom buzzing with more activity and prosperity than ever before. The bees soon realized that sometimes curiosity and the courage to explore the unknown leads to the sweetest rewards. What a beautiful allegory indeed! So what can we deduce from this allegory? I'll tell you, this allegory is a metaphor for human societies. Like the bees, people often stick to traditional ways, fearing the unknown. But sometimes it takes one person's curiosity, like Buzz, to break the mold and bring progress. The story reminds us that innovation and progress often come from exploring new territories, venturing out of our comfort zones, and not being afraid to be different. It also emphasizes the importance of acceptance and flexibility in societies for growth and prosperity. Now, the great thing about allegories is that they can be used to tell complex stories in a way that is easy to understand. It is also a great way to make a point without being too heavy-handed. Now let's see one more example. In a magnificent palace, everyone lived happily and freely. The palace had 7 doors. They had access to all doors except one. The king instructed them to never open that door. One day, one of the princesses decided to satisfy her curiosity and opened the forbidden door. As she did, the door unleashed all of the world's evils. This story is an allegory for the consequences of human curiosity and the dangers of unchecked ambition. The unleashing of evil is the consequence of breaking the rules. It represents the chaos, harm, or negative impacts that can occur when boundaries are violated. As you can see, allegories can be a powerful and effective way to communicate a message or lesson. So the next time you need to explain something difficult, why not try an allegory?